and this one's brand new out of the box. I haven't had it out of the box 5 minutes. And hey, if you're from Zounds.com and you're in the shipping department, you're watching this because your customer service guys have been incredibly awesome and said I can make a video of what the issues I had with both of my previous Rodecasters have been, and that you guys would take a few minutes and just open up this next one and check it out to make sure we don't have these problems, so we don't have to keep shipping them back and forth. Any frustration you hear in my voice, because I filmed all that, not this part, but the other parts, the night that I opened it up. And I was really looking forward to using this thing. So there's a little bit of aggravation there. Not directed at Zounds.com. Zounds.com has been awesome. You guys kick ass. Everything you do is awesome there. And in fact, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a big plug. Not that many people are going to see it, but the issues with the unit are from Rode. It is getting shipped from the factory with these problems. It is a quality control problem on their end. But let me just give you a rundown of the things you're going to see in the video here. One issue, the first issue, even when the unit is powered down, it stays lit up. The previous unit didn't do that. When you shut it off, black screen, all the lights are gone. You'll notice in this video, I'll power off the unit and it'll do the shutdown sequence, but everything will stay lit up. I can unplug it, let the capacitors die out, plug it back in. I haven't turned it on yet, and it's lit up. And then when I power it on, then it even lights up more and does its thing. So there's an issue there. Second thing, there's an issue with the touch screen. On one hand, it's overly sensitive, but then because there's sub-menus in the keyboard, so to get to a period punctuation point, it will not let you shift back to the back screen. So you'll see that as well. And then the other key issue that I've had repeatedly, the sound triggers on the side, those 8 keypads. What happens is, on the first unit I had, it was as you're looking at the board from your perspective, it would have been the left column, third one down. That on the first unit, if you touched anything around it, it would trigger that keypad as well. This unit, it's the second pad down in both columns, and you'll see, and it's not just touching the keypads. I could touch the faders, the board, whatever, in other places, and it triggered those keypads. So if you could check for those things, that'd be awesome. Other than that, I'm going to get rolling on this video. Thank you, Zounds. You guys honestly kick ass, and I really appreciate you guys taking the time to do this. And I appreciate the previous times that you guys have taken the time to send me a new unit and replace it. And at that point, I'm just going to shut up and get to the video. All right. So we got my new Rodecaster Pro 2. I've tried restarting this and starting it several times. Right now, even though everything's lit up, it's actually powered off. As soon as you plug it in to power, everything lights up and it sits here. Now I can power it on now. So I just hit the button. Now it's going to do its thing. I almost wish I had just kept the other one and lived with the buggy keypad, because that's all that was wrong with that one, was one buggy keypad. But let's go through. Okay, so it's booting. And now usually at first, okay, it was a connect and update. Now the first issue I'm having, just starting with this screen, and I've tried it without this on here, so this is not, it doesn't affect it. The plastic film, okay. Go connect via Wi-Fi. All right, so then the first thing, here's the issue. I can't even connect to my Wi-Fi, because when I go to type in my Wi-Fi password, I need to use a period sign here. There's no period sign here on the normal keyboard. So you would shift, and of course, for some reason they feel I'm going to use an @ sign or hashtag, a $sign, a star, an asterisk, the end sign, a semicolon, a hyphen, underscore, parentheses. We're going to use all that somehow before we ever might need a period. So they put the period on a back menu, so you just have to shift. So this is my second unit. Yeah, see, this unit will not even, the screen won't even shift. So we're not connecting to any kind of internet to even update it. And the back screen will work. Now sometimes this thing will boot up. Let's see if we can get it to turn off this time. Okay, we'll turn it off. Okay, watch the power off cycle. It says, now it's off. And voila, it's going to stay lit up. It doesn't, this screen never actually shuts off. So we'll leave it alone. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to unplug it. And we'll give it, I'm going to give it roughly 30 seconds to clear all the capacitors. You know, ideally, you don't want to just unplug it from power, but I mean, as you can see, it doesn't actually fully power down. And you'll notice when we plug this back in a second, we got about 5-7 seconds left to go. It will go back to that screen. It will light up and it'll sit there, but it's not powered on, like you can see at the beginning of the video. So let's go back here. Plug that back in nice and gently. Here we go. Okay, so the road screen comes on. And just to show you, I'll have to push this button still to power it on. But this is going to stay here like this. This is not going to go away. All right, so let's go ahead and power it on. It begins to boot. Here we go. Things lighting up. All right, connect and update. So it's going to try to connect and update. Again, it won't be able to connect to a Wi-Fi network, nor will it see my phone, which has a hotspot to it, which has unlimited data, but it doesn't. It's not going to see that. So we're screwed again. So we'll try to power off. We're powering off, and we're going to sit on the screen forever, and it's going to leave all the lights on. And you can see, I mean, nothing responds when I touch these, so it thinks it's powered off. So once again, unplug the unit. This is my second one. It just came in today. I've been waiting all week after I returned the first unit I bought. And I will say that the company I buy my gear from online, Z-Zounds, they're really awesome. They don't give you any crap about a return or exchange. They just do it. So I have to give them credit for that. It's not Z-Zounds' fault. So, all right, we'll plug it in again. Oh, look, it's powering on halfway. We haven't even touched the power button. Yeah, we have an issue. All right. See what happens when you hit the button. There we go. Yeah, we're stuck here. Oh, all right. I'm gonna try and mess with this. That had the issue with the keypad, and this one's brand new out of the box. I haven't had it out of the box 5 minutes, and there's 2 malfunctioning buttons, and I'm just. Yeah, This time we got 2 buttons malfunctioning, and you don't even have to touch. All right, I pulled a permit to excavate and found an old Ethernet cord, and it appears this is letting me bypass the need for the password for the Wi-Fi. We are downloading. Let you know what happens. So as a last resort, if you are having that issue with the keypads and you absolutely need to record or shoot a podcast, I recommend you just go in to the 2 keypads that are, whatever keypads are malfunctioning, and just what you do is just completely clear it. And what you do is hit clear, and are you sure you want to do it? Hit yes. And at least that way, when they're not programmed, it won't trigger them. Yeah. You can see, watch it there. I'm only touching this. I'm not even touching it now. So, yeah. Rode, you gotta get this fixed. This is a 12-pack of crazy. This is a 12-pack of crazy. Okay, here's the bonus issue I forgot to mention. After the update, trying to Bluetooth connect to my phone for the Bluetooth channel, it wouldn't do it. Here's a screen recording of what was happening on the phone end. So you could just see here that the unit wouldn't talk to the phone via Bluetooth for the Bluetooth channel, which was not a problem on the previous unit. Okay, now if you've watched all that and you've got to the end, I'm going to tell you, this is an incredible unit. And I know you're seeing a lot of problems here. Not everybody's having these problems, although some of these are a known issue. So if you're going to buy one of these units, and I would recommend you get one, just get one that works, that you purchase it from a quality retailer. I buy from Zounds.com most of the time, and the reason for that is we're just right here. This is the 3rd unit. It's not even their fault. They've replaced it, no questions asked. Not a complaint, not a are you sure, none of that crap. Boom, no problem. We're sending you a FedEx. It takes about a day to get the return label. I go to FedEx, drop it in, cost me nothing to ship it back. Then they turn around and I UPS it back. I'm sorry, you get a UPS return label. But then they FedEx me a new unit. They've been awesome. They have been awesome. They even refunded my shipping, the extra shipping I paid because of the issue. So I paid like $50-some overnight shipping for all my initial order. I ordered many things, but they refunded me that because of this mess. And they've still yet each replacement continued to ship it to me air through FedEx. Years ago, 2015, I bought an Yngwie Malmsteen USA Stratocaster from them. $2,000-ish guitar. Got to me, it had some serious problems. Not Zound's fault, it's a Fender issue. They took it back, sent me a new one. The new one, not as bad, but had similar issues with the neck. They took it back. And I had bought that one on their credit purchasing contract. Undid everything for me. Their customer service is second to none. I cannot say enough good things about Zounds.com. There are other retailers, and I'm sure there's some others that probably do a good job. But my experience, if you're going to buy something and you're going to buy this unit or anything else, electronic, musical, etc., and you can buy it from Zounds, I highly recommend you do it, because if there is a problem, they will stand behind it. Thanks for watching. Hey, and do me a favor. Would you just subscribe? Don't even have to like. Like if you would. It'd be cool if you would. But if you'd subscribe, that would be really cool.